It's been a year since you became chairman of the club. How do you feel it's gone?
Not bad. A bit of a learning curve. I like to think, you know, I've got to know the club and the players and the fans and everybody me. So this is the season that we really give it a go. Last season was, you know, let's see what it's all about. But that was preparation for the big event, which is this season.
What was your favourite moment of last season?
There was a few. In no particular order. The Dagenham game, when all the fans we took there, gave me a good idea of how much support there is to this club, particularly when we go away from home. The Southport game was shows you how good we can be on the field, and it was great the way that everybody got behind the club and Gordon and everybody else. And I also remember games like Bath away, Hungerford at home. Again, it just shows you the level of performance that the club's capable of putting out there, which hopefully we will replicate this season. And
what's the plans for this season? Obviously we're sat in front of this nice new stand. Do we expect any more changes around here? What, on the pitch or off the pitch?
Both. Well, on the pitch we've kept most of the players that we wanted to from last season, because the way I looked at it, we had the team that was, if you'd have carried on from the last third of last season into this season, that team alone should have on paper been capable of getting us into the top 2, top 3. So first and foremost we wanted to keep those players, because a lot of clubs wanted to poach our players. So that's how much our players were highly regarded. So we've done the business to keep those. We bought a few more in that we wanted to, and I think this week there's a couple more coming in. And after that it might be job done. Let's batten up the hatches. We got the squad we want.
I've asked that anyway. What's behind the move of training facilities?
Well, that was partly down to me. Gordon as well played a big role in it, and that is that you need to get the players comfortable with where they're training. It's all about getting them, teaching them new ideas, getting them right in the zone. And I felt last season, no disrespect to where we were training last season, but I don't think the pitches were good enough, particularly for, if you want 11 against 11 practice games. So we're at Harefield Academy. Pre-season we've done on the grass there, so the players are used to that, and we've got the 3G pitch there 2 evenings a week. Probably one of the best facilities, you know, in the country. You know, most of our players rave about the facilities at Harefield. So it's one other thing that you can tick off that shouldn't be an issue. We can't blame the facilities for what's going on the pitch.
And finally, how do you feel the club's work in the community and commercially has changed for this past season?
Well, it changed a bit last season. It would continue to evolve. Two things. In terms of the community, we've got to get the people of Islip. We take it for granted that everybody knows us, and that is, to some extent, it's got a ray of truth in it, but we've still got to get the message out there. We've got to be talking to local community groups, talking to local companies, businesses, get everybody to feel like they're part of it. But the best selling point in terms of getting the people of Islip behind us is what happens out there on the pitch, right? That's the biggest advert for what this club is. So we need to hit the ground running, we need to have a good start, and I think we will. I'm actually very optimistic for the coming season.
Seen the fixture list, you happy with the first few games?
Concord at home, well, fine, I haven't got a problem. But it's irrelevant who we play. We've got to play them at some time in the season, so you just get on with it. But, you know, I would be quietly optimistic that it's going to be a very good season for Wealdstone Football Club.